is cloud computing
Yeah,
and
what is
cloud
cloud?
services.
Yes, very good. So now
And
you understood,
also,
right? The basic functionality about the cloud, right? So
yes,
from beginning onwards, guys, what I am telling is there is no much difference between cloud and data center. So what data centers are providing, Kirti? Data center providing only why cloud pub?
IaaS.
Very good, very good. So only data center providing IaaS, but cloud providing what? Cloud providing?
All, sir, including IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS.
Yes, very good, very good. So what is the slogan of cloud, Kirti?
Pay as you go.
Very good. Pay as you go. So why cloud is popular? So because of pay as you go. So why cloud is popular? Because of a pay as you go. What are the cloud providers, guys? So what are the cloud providers?
EC2 service,
Cloud
storage,
providers. Cloud,
RDS,
cloud, cloud, cloud providers. Cloud providers. Who are providing?
AWS,
Very good. AWS,
Azure,
Azure. Very good.
and GCP.
GCP from Google, Azure from Windows, Microsoft, AWS from Amazon. So Amazon, AWS, Azure, Microsoft, GCP from Google. IBM Cloud also there from IBM company. And OCI, Oracle Cloud. Alibaba Cloud. So these all are the cloud providers. What these are, guys? These all are the cloud providers. So 1 second, guys. So these all are the cloud providers. So so these all are the whose these are? These all are the cloud providers. Guys, remember this one. So cloud providers. So who are the cloud providers, guys? Everyone can speak out. Who are the cloud providers? Who are the cloud providers? Guys, please.
AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM.
Yeah, IBM, Oracle Cloud,
Right.
OCI, Alibaba. Okay. So cloud environments, cloud services. So what are the cloud services? So cloud services. Kitty, you know what are the cloud services?
So examples or definition.
So cloud services are so cloud services are the services they are providing the IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So what are the cloud services? So the cloud services, these all are the core functionalities. Every cloud having the cloud services. So Azure also same cloud provider, cloud services, GCP same cloud services, IBM claims same cloud services, OCI same cloud services, Alibaba same cloud services. Okay. So these all are the cloud services. So what are the cloud environment? Yesterday, so we did not discuss this cloud environments. So what are the cloud environments? Something like the cloud environments are the public cloud, public, private, and hybrid. So what is that? So public, private, and hybrid. So what is this hybrid? Hybrid is nothing but a pub plus private is nothing but a hybrid, guys. So pub plus private is nothing but a hybrid. So what this is environment? So public environment, private environment. For example, guys, your application is hosted on the public environment. So everyone can see it, or something like pay as you go, right? So whatever the resources you are stopping, right? Then it will it will assign it to the other cloud provider, other cloud services, other cloud cloud seekers, right? So the private is nothing but you want a dedicated environment, so which will not provide to the anyone, which will not provide to anyone. Hybrid means so few sorry guys. So few services we need a public and a few services we need a private services. That is nothing but a hybrid. The combination of private and public cloud is nothing but a hybrid cloud. For public cloud is nothing but if you use the public cloud, if you select the pricing model, you want a dedicated or reserved or on demand, right? So if you use the public, so the resources will allocate to the other people. So something like a private means they will provide a they will provide a services with privately, so that will not give to the other people. That is nothing but a private. Okay, so what are those? So these all are the core features of the cloud. So till now we are not discussing about the any cloud, either Amazon, Azure, GCP, IBM, OCI, Alibaba. In this class, so we will discuss AWS cloud, but so we are not yet started the AWS cloud. Still we are in the cloud. Cloud is a core feature or core functionality. It will be applicable for the any cloud. It will be applicable for the any cloud. Something like if you took the GCP, the same cloud environment, public, private, and hybrid. So if you took the GCP, the same cloud services, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So these are the core features. These are the core features. If you want to learn any one of the cloud, these all are the core functionality and core features. But what is the difference between the other cloud environments? So EC2 instance, storage S3, something like VPC. So the naming convention should be different, but the services they are providing same, but the naming convention should be different. So for example, so EC2 instance, we need a one EM. In AWS we call it as a EC2 instance. So we need a VM. In the Azure we call it as a VM, virtual machine. We call it as a virtual machine. In virtualization we call it as a VM. We should write the functionality should be same. EC2 instance is nothing but a VM, virtual machine. Same like as a Azure VM is nothing but a virtual machine. Then the naming convention is different, but the definition of the VM is same. The definition is same, but the naming convention should be different. So if you learn any one of the cloud, it will be very easy to understand the other clouds also, because of the core functionality. Guys, got it? Yep. So this is nothing but a cloud. So what we will discuss today about and we need to show you something. Yeah. So today we will discuss about the AWS. Yesterday we discussed about the cloud. So cloud core functionality. Today we will discuss about the AWS. AWS is nothing but a Amazon Web Services. What they are providing? Amazon providing the services as a web over the a web. Web is nothing but a internet cloud. So what is AWS, guys? AWS is nothing but a Amazon Web Services is a cloud provider. They provides you with servers and services that you can use on demand or scale easily. On demand or scale easily. AWS has revolutionized IT over the time. AWS powers some of the biggest websites in the world. So what is that? So AWS power some of the biggest websites in the world. So Amazon.com, Amazon.in, Netflix, all these websites are deployed in the which cloud, guys? Deployed in the which cloud? So Amazon.in, for example. So Amazon.in. So this Amazon.in, this website is deployed in where this website is deployed? This website is deployed under the AWS cloud. So AWS infrastructure, AWS cloud. The same way, Netflix. Netflix also deployed under the AWS. Netflix also, this also deployed under the Netflix. Guys, now you understood? AWS has revolutionized AWS has So AWS has revolutionized IT over the time. AWS powers some of the biggest websites in the world. So Amazon.com, Netflix, everything will be deployed under the AWS. Okay, what we will learn in this course? Yesterday I already told you, right? They created a predefined environment and provided as a service. Provided as a service. These all are the services. Amazon EC2. Amazon EC2 is nothing but a VM. If you want a virtual machine on a cloud, you can use this service, Amazon EC2. Amazon ECR, container service, ECS. So container service, container registry, Elastic Beanstalk, Lambda, auto scaling, IAM, KMS, S3. So SES, RDS, Aurora, DynamoDB, Elastic Cache, SQS, SNS, AWS setup functionality, and Route 53, Nesis, Kinesis, CloudFront, load balancing, API gateway, CloudTrail, CloudFormation, CloudWatch. So these are few of the services. They are providing a multiple services, guys. Multiple services. These all are the basic services. RDS is nothing but a relational database service. So if you want as a in the database data center environment, we need a database server. What we need to do? First, we need to provision or build the server. Then we need to install the Oracle, then we will give it, right? But if you took this service in the AWS, it automatically, once you click the RDS, right, RDS services, it automatically install the OS, install the Oracle software, then they will give it. Who will manage that everything, that OS and that Oracle? The cloud manages the Oracle and the Oracle and the OS. That is the reason they provided a few of the services. Those services they will manage. So you just use it, plug in and use it. Guys, understood? AWS history. So what is the history of the AWS? When it started, when it is popular. So AWS cloud history, 2002 initially launched cloud. So when it was launched, guys? 2002 initially internally launched cloud. In 2003, Amazon infrastructure is one of their core strength idea to market. So before cloud, so which environment, guys, we deployed our servers, we build our servers? Kirti? So before cloud, so in which environment we are provisioning the servers, we are building the
Database.
data?
Data centers.
Very good. So the data center name, call it as a on-premise. What is that, guys? On-premise environment or a data center environment. So why cloud popular, Kirti? Guys, why cloud popular? Upendra, Samir, Saket, Kirti. Why cloud is popular?
Because it provides all, sir.
Yeah, it provides all they are providing the PaaS, they are providing the SaaS, they are providing as a services. So that it will be easy to access and pay as you go model. And they are providing the public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. So many features are available. That's the reason everyone is moving from data center to everyone migrating from data center to cloud. Data center to cloud. Guys, now you got it? Yeah. In 2004, launched publicly with SQS. SQS is nothing but a message queuing services. Then later 2006, relaunched with publicly SQS S3 EC2. So S3 is nothing but our Google Drive, OneDrive, right? Same like as S3 is a storage a bucket. So when it was launched publicly, so they launched publicly, yes, 2006. From 2006 onwards, the cloud popular. The cloud started, the AWS cloud started from 2006. In 2007, first launched in US. First launched in US. Then slowly they will they will increase it to, they will extend it to the Europe or India. So all the 46 countries, all the 46 countries, they are deployed their AWS cloud. Okay, so what are the biggest websites deployed under the AWS? NASA. So NASA from guys, so NASA is US, right? NASA, all the applications, everything will be deployed under the AWS. Netflix also deployed under the AWS. Dropbox also applied to the AWS, Airbnb. So the biggest websites are deployed under the AWS. Okay, the cloud number facts. So who are the leaders? Who are the challengers? Who are the nice players? Who are the visionaries? Who are the challengers? You see, so who are the leaders? Amazon Web Services is the leader, and Microsoft is the leader. Google is the leader. And who are the nice players? Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud. These clouds are the nice players. In 2019, AWS had $35 billion annual revenue. AWS accounts for 47% of the market in 2019. Microsoft is second with 22%, pioneer and leader of the AWS cloud market for the ninth consecutive year. So over 10 lakhs active users are 10 lakhs active users are there in the AWS website. AWS website. Use cases. AWS cloud use cases. AWS enable you to build sophisticated scalable applications applicable to a diverse set of industries. Use cases include, it will support enterprise IT backup, storage, big data analytics, website hosting, mobile, social apps, gaming, everywhere, media, everything. If you want a service, so there is a one stop, call it as a AWS. They will provide the all the services, so whatever you want. So what are the use cases include? Enterprise IT backup, storage, big data analytics, website hosting, mobile, social apps, gamings, everything will be deployed under the AWS cloud. Okay, so AWS cloud infrastructure. AWS cloud infrastructure, it's a global. So data center is specifically, so data center is related to specific state, something like a Mumbai. So we have a 3 data centers. Our non-production environment, production environment, DR environment, for example. Our environments are in one state. So that is HYD, something like a Mumbai. So Mumbai and something like Chennai. So our data centers are located in Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chennai. Right. So this is a specific region, but a cloud is it's a global. Cloud is a global infrastructure. Cloud is a global infrastructure. So it contains the regions and availability zones and discrete data centers and edge locations and points of presence. So what these are? What these AWS regions? What these availability zones? What these data centers? So what AWS edge locations are points of presence? So what are the regions? I think you guys also know. So APAC region, so Asia Pacific, and AMER region, American region, EMEA region, East, so Middle East regions, right? You see here, Oregon, North California, Canada, North Virginia, Ohio, Ireland, London, Spain, Maryland, Paris, Frankfurt, Stockholm. The same like as a Facebook, Twitter, they created a one website, and they linked the data centers in the region wise. They linked the data centers in the region wise. If you select, you are in the India region, you select the Indian region, then you will spin up, or you will provision, or you will build your servers in the India region. So some people are located. Some people are located in the North California, American region. They are selecting. They are building their infra in the North California. So London. Some people are from London. So our applications are in a region specific. So AWS availability zone. What is availability zone? You see, guys. So it is a discover how we do it. It's a global infrastructure, and the regions, availability zones, local zones, points of presence, network. So what is that availability zone? So what is data centers? AWS data centers, AWS edge locations. We'll tell you guys. We'll tell you. So before that, so we want to create a AWS account, guys. So you want to create a AWS account. How you can create a AWS account? I will show it to you. How you can create a AWS account? I will show it to you. So you have a Gmail account, right? So add another account. I want to create an account for my personal use. What is that, guys? 360-degree class. Sorry, guys. Batch 23. Three 360-degree batch 23 password mm, why do we need, guys? Yeah, so you need a Gmail account to sign up your AWS account, guys. Okay, so I have a account. This one, right? Where is that account? Back quit gmail.com. Add another account. What is that, guys? I forgot. 360 degree 360-degree batch, right? BATCH batch at the rate batch 23, right? You need to create a Gmail account, or if you have a Gmail account, right, you can use that Gmail account. Okay, yeah. So now I created my Gmail account. I will provide this document, guys, how to create a AWS account. I think package management 13th, right? Cloud. AWS account creation step-by-step document. So this is the document, guys. Yeah, so this is the document, guys. I will provide you how to create a AWS account, is right. So we have a steps. I will show you. Yeah, so you have a account, right? Then so you need to log into the AWS. You need to sign up the AWS account. So what is the URL? aws.amazon.com/console. So what is the URL for to log into the AWS account, guys? So aws.amazon.com/console. Okay, so this is the URL for to sign up your AWS account. I will paste it in the chat, that guy's chat. Okay, so here click the create an AWS account. Yeah, once you click the AWS account, okay, so it will ask a root user email ID and AWS account. So verify email account. Verify email account. So what is your new email account? So 360 degree batch 23 @gmail.com. Right? So gmail.com. Account name Hari or freshers fresher. So verify email. So we sent a email to the verification code to the 360-degree batch one. So what is the step number one? So verification. So what is the step number? You see. So this is the verification code that was sent by the Amazon. So once you copy the verification code and paste it here. Okay. So then, so the password, you provide the password for the this AWS account, same like as a sign up as a Facebook or something like same like, but here we need to provide so few things. So I'm providing the password for the account. Okay. Mm, yes. Step number one. So sign up. So your AWS account. So continue. Yes, right. This is your username and password. So next, what is that? Step number two. So what you need to provide? You need to provide the information. So contact information. How do you plan to use this business purpose or a personal? So personal project. So what is the full name? So what is the full name and phone number? So India, right? 91. So India plus 91. Then you will provide your number, right? That region. So India. What is that, guys? India region and the address. So those are not the stars. So I have to address one is required. ID Hyderabad, right? Yes. Continue. City is required. State 5,85. Continue. Okay. So we missed something. The address entered is invalid. Please check the country or region, state, city. The address India, Hyderabad, state. Okay, right. 5000. Step 1 is provide the root password, username, root password for the login. And the second one is you provide the state and information. Then third step, step 3 is nothing but you need to provide the billing information. So you need to provide your a debit or credit card. It will be debited 1 rupee or 2 rupees. So guys, no worries. They will not directly deduct any money from your card. It's just using for the information. You guys can use it. Okay. So you guys can use it. So I'm stop sharing the sharing, guys, because of I will not show you this one. And then what you need to provide, you need to provide the debit credit card number and expiry date and CVV and cardholder's name. So then verify and continue, guys. Okay. So I am giving this, then I will show you the next step. Okay. I'm entering that card details, guys. The next step number. Once done this step, I will show you the next step. So I'm completing the step number 3. Uh, card number, month, year, then you need to provide the CVV, then card holder's name. Don't save the card information for faster future. Use my contact address. Do you have a PAN? No. Verify and continue the step number 3. Yeah, guys. So see, so once it verified, they will send a OTP and they will charge 1 rupee for that, guys. So I'm giving my 2 rupees. It will debit to it will credit 2 rupees, guys. Debit or credit 2 rupees. Okay, then submit. Yeah. So we spent 2 rupees on my bank for AWS. Okay. So Hari Krishna Cherugu, primary purpose of this account registration, personal use and wish to individual only. Okay. So Hari Krishna Cherugu, then permanent account number, date of birth, what I gave 2020 slash 01 01 20, whatever it may be, guys. Do you to use this document type, you must at least 18 years old. 2002 permanent account number must and should PQPC. Yes, I consent the following. Step number 4. This is the step number 4. Next, text message. Confirm your identity. Text message. United States. No. It's in India. Yes, India. Phone number 9666 721 797. So type the character. I'm not seeing 27H 27HC53. Where I am typing 27HHC53. So verify security code. So confirm your identity. Where I got that? Yeah, I got it in my mobile. So then, what is that, guys? 2925. Yeah, so you see, guys, sign up for AWS is select support plan. You choose the support plan for your business or a personal account. So just a basic support, free access. So in the free recommended for a new user just getting in started with AWS. So if you want to start with AWS, what plan you need to support, guys? You need to you need to get the basic support plan. So it is a 24/7 self-service access to the AWS resources. So for an account and the billing issues only, access to personal and health dashboards, trusted advisor. Okay. So you use just a basic free support. So yeah, go to the management console. Congratulations. What is that, guys? Congratulations. Your account is created. Thank you for signing up the AWS account. So we are activating your account. We should take a few minutes. You will receive an email when this is complete. So when this is complete, so if you want to go to the directly AWS console, yeah, this is the AWS console. So what I told you, guys, I told you aws.amazon.com/console. What is that, guys? Slash console. So this is the AWS cloud account. Sign in. We already created account, right? Now I am trying to sign in my account. So now I am trying to sign in my account. You see, so I already signed in because of I gave the all the information, right? Then sign out, sign in, sign in, sign in with the root user and account. So 360-degree batch 23 dot gmail.com. What is the username, guys? So this is the root user. Root user is so then password is I provided the password, email address and password. So MFA device skip for now. Yeah, you see, guys. So this is my AWS account. This is my AWS cloud account. This is my AWS cloud account. So so Mumbai, Asia Pacific. I already told you, right, guys? Regions. So region. So if you want to deploy your application in the Mumbai, you can click the region Mumbai. Then so the services I will show you, guys. So these are all are the services what they are providing. They are providing these all services. What they are providing? They are providing all the services. What are the services? So these all are services. View all services. Yeah. So what AWS provides? AWS provides compute services, container services, storage services, and database services, migration and transfer services, network and content delivery services, and the developer tools, custom enablement, robotics also we can use it, blockchain also we can use it, satellite also, quantum technologies, management and governance. So media services, machine learning, so machine learning services, analytics services, security and identity compliance services, and cloud financial management, and front end web mobile and application integration, and business applications and user computing, Internet of Things, game development. So they are providing the all the services in one location. That location is called it as a AWS. The location is called it as a AWS. So EC2, right? I already told you, right? EC2 is nothing but a elastic compute cloud. If you want a server, you can click this service and you can build you can provision the server. I will show you later. Now you understood, right? AWS. So AWS is a region scope. So region scoped. So AWS is a region scope. Yeah. So now you see it, guys. AWS regions. AWS regions are US East, North Virginia, US East Ohio, US East North California, US West Oregon, Africa, Asia Pacific, Asia Pacific Mumbai, Hong Kong, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. So Canada Central, Europe Frankfurt, Europe Ireland, Europe London, Europe Paris, Europe Scotland. So Middle East, uh, Bahrain, Bahrain, so yeah, I will show it too. Yes, you see the regions, North Virginia. So these all are the MR regions. These all are the APAC regions. These all are the EMEA regions. So the region is nothing but a APAC, APAC region. So APAC regions are the Asia Pacific regions. So Asia Pacific regions commonly referred as a APAC. It is a part of the world defined by its proximity of the Western Pacific Ocean, typically including the much East Asia, South Asia, so Oceania. So something like what are those? Yeah. So Australia, Bangladesh, these all are the India. These are the APAC region. So APAC region and EMEA, EMEA. So So EMEA, you see, so Europe, Middle East regions and AMER regions. AMER is nothing but a America regions. AMER is nothing but a America regions. What are those guys? APAC, EMEA, and AMER. Right? You see. So this is AMER, North Virginia, Ohio, California, Oregon. So this is Asia Pacific, APAC, Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, and this is the Middle East, EMEA, Europe, Frankfurt, Iceland, London, Paris, Scotland, Sao Paulo, Canada Central. These all are the regions. EMEA, APAC, AMER regions. When wherever you want to deploy your application, you can go to that region and you can install the, you can deploy the your application. You can build the infra and deploy your application. So everyone can use it, right? Everywhere. So it's a AWS is a global. AWS is a global infrastructure. They will provide anywhere. Something like US people want to deploy their application in the AWS cloud, but they want a specific region in the US only. So then they can use it. So like same like as a London also, same like as a Mumbai, India people also. Okay, it's a global. It's a global. Now you understood, right? Very good. Yeah, so AWS regions has regions all around the world, all around the world. So names can be US East 1. So US East 1 is nothing but a North Virginia. US East 2 is nothing but a Ohio. US West 1 is nothing but a California. US West 2 is nothing but a Oregon. AF South 1 is nothing but a Cape Town. AP East 1 is nothing but a Hong Kong. AP South 1 is nothing but a Mumbai. AP Northeast 2 is nothing but a Seoul. AP Southeast 1 is nothing but a Singapore. AP Southeast 2 is nothing but a Sydney. AP Northeast 1 is nothing but a Tokyo. CA Central is nothing but a Central Canada. EU is nothing but a EU Central 1 is nothing but a Frankfurt. EU West is 1 is nothing but a Ireland and a London, Paris, Stockholm. So these all are the. Now you understood, right? A region is a cluster of data centers. A region is a cluster of data centers. Cluster is nothing but a group of data centers. A group of data centers. Group is nothing but a number of data centers. In a region, there are number of data centers are available in one region. So India region. So in Hyderabad, there is a data center, AWS data center, and Mumbai also there is a AWS data center, right? So they have a region and a cluster of data centers. India region having cluster of data centers from Mumbai and Hyderabad. Okay, most AWS services are region scoped. How to choose a region? So if you need to launch a new application, so where should you to do it? For example, you have a thought that messaging service WhatsApp, I want to deploy that application. So which region I want to choose it? So because of a compliance with the data governance and the legal requirements. So India having some governance and some legal requirements. Data never leaves the region without your explicit permissions. So proximity to customers reduces the latency. So my application is working on, people are using it in India, but I deployed it in the US region. So US region. So it will be very difficult to use it because of there is a latency, because of Indian people are using that website, but the website is deployed under the US region. So that's the reason I want to deploy my application in the India region only, because of Indian, most of the people are using my application is Indians. My application is Indians. Available services within a region, a new service and new feature are not available in every region. Pricing varies region to region, and it is transparent in the service pricing page. It is transparent in the service pricing page. So what is availability zone? Availability zone. So regions. So what are those guys? Regions, availability zones, and data centers. So every region having the availability zone. In the availability zone, there is a data center. Finally, a data centers. So finally, a data centers. Availability zone. Each region has many availability rows zone. So each region has many availability zones. Usually 3, min 2, max 6. So example, AP Southeast to 2A, AP Southeast to 2B, AP Southeast to 2C. So what are the regions, guys? AP Southeast to 2A, AP Southeast to 2B, AP Southeast to 2C. So each availability zone is one or more discrete data centers. You see, guys? So this is the availability zone. So for example, Sydney is the region. So what is the Sydney region? AP Southeast to 2. So in the AP Southeast to 2, how many availability zones are there? 3 availability zones are. The name call it as a AP Southeast to 2, right? 2A 1 availability zone, 2B 1 availability zone, 2C 1 availability zone. In every availability zone, there is a data centers. So usually mean something like there is some data centers. So they are separated from each other, so that they are isolated from disaster. So availability zone is one or more discrete data centers, with redundant power and networking and connectivity. They are separate from each other, so that they are isolated from disaster. They are connected with high bandwidth, ultra low latency, and networking. Guys, now you understood? Yeah. AWS points of presence, edge locations. Amazon has 216 points of presence and 84 cities across the 42 countries. So content is delivered under end users with lower latency. What is the points of presence? For example, so based on our application working on the Indian people only, using it Indian people only. But so when I want to deploy application in the Indian, it will be the cost is very high. I'm not bearing that cost. I want to see the alternatives. The alternative is nothing but in US. So if you deploy application, it will be very cheap rather than India. So I decided to go to deploy application in the US servers. So right, yeah, US servers. So I need a something like a points of presence, like so whenever the first people, for example, Hari is login to the application. Once you log into the application, right, it will be in India. So there is a points of presence, edge location, there is a edge location. In the edge location also there are the servers. So whenever you hit the www.facebook.com, right, that facebook.com will comes from the US first time, then it will store it under the our local area, then it will get it to your PC. So right. So the points of presence is nothing but a redundant data, so redundant application. So if you search from, if you search in the Google, so the first time it will go to the US, the next time onwards you will get the pages from the local only. That is nothing but a points of presence. Okay, guys, understood? So tomorrow we'll discuss about the pricing and everything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll discuss. So introduction to AWS. So what is AWS? You already know. Benefits of using AWS, you already know. History and origins of AWS, you already know. AWS components also know. AWS services also know. AWS region also know. Availability zones also know. Edge locations also know. Certifications. So we'll briefly explain tomorrow, and we'll discuss the next things from tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay,
We'll
sir.
continue
Thank you.
from tomorrow. Yeah.
Bye, sir. Good night.